Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Yeah. Hey. Y'all know what time it is, man. Let's go in. Hey. This is Face the Music, where we take the music, break it down, turn around a different take on the music. We gon' play them bound to act the fool so stupid. So happy Charlie Trouble, this how we do it.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
And you gonna do the Denzel laugh at the beginning?
7 Mile Radio world. Fans, friends, family. Hello, motherfuckers.
Knew that was coming.
Hello, motherfuckers. This gonna be your favorite show. If you ain't tuned in, if you ain't hit by now, you watching the Face the Music podcast, 7 Mile Radio. I'm one of three amazing co-hosts today. I go by Trouble. This young lady, this wonderful lady across.
Thank you.
For me, she goes by
Miss Happy the Angel.
And then the ignorant motherfucker to the immediate left of her. You know him, you love him.
That's right. The filthy old fucker himself, Willie So in the building. What's good?
What's up, family, man?
What up, though, America?
How y'all feeling today?
It is what it is today.
I feel comical today.
You feel comical? In what way?
I don't know.
You had one of them weekends?
I just feel like laughing.
We seen what you did with that bottle on the way in here. We all saw. You know, we should run it back and put it on the camera.
Watch out there now.
The 7 Mile Radio world, so we can see
First
what you.
First off, America.
Hey,
you know what?
Here.
I can't.
This is what I'm thinking though.
Y'all so
Cause see, what I know, you gonna be on some bullshit.
Yeah.
And if she planning to be on some bullshit, I think, Brother Mark.
Oh shit, they gotta put me in this shit.
Well, first, hello, sir.
How you doing, brother?
Hey,
I think I need to be William S. today.
You need to be William S.
Esquire.
Esquire today.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we
because
can make.
somebody gonna have to be the voice of reason in this bitch. You know what I mean?
Okay, we can make that happen for you.
Just saying.
Let's make that happen. But
Just
you know,
saying.
you started off kind of slow.
I'm
Since
just-
y'all want to talk about me and the little punk bottle, you started off slow. So before we start filming, I was talking about
start
getting
off
him a helmet
slow.
because he was
I
on that
started
slow
off-
bus, on that little
I
short bus.
started off civilized.
Crack is whack.
Said I don't smoke crack. Too rich for that.
Don't you smoke crack, boy?
So,
How was y'all weekends, man? What y'all get into over the weekend?
some bullshit. My weekend was my crack is whack.
Oh,
It
wasn't crack.
It was my fucking weekend.
My weekend
Put a sprinkle of it on the weed.
was fucked up. I just want to say to an insurance company that will remain nameless, my truck went down on me.
Yeah.
That didn't sound right.
He couldn't make it to that man's wife's house.
Yeah. I don't know if the truck went down on him or if one of these joints caught up to the truck.
Yeah, we don't know.
Nah, man.
We need a backstory on this.
You know how black women, they famous for that sugar in the tank shit.
Nah,
Your shit be sitting on the side of 75 for the rest of the year.
It wasn't that. Because I would have had to have scorned someone. Everybody I deal with know what the business is.
Knowingly, though.
They know what it is. Shit, they the ones with the whole other family. They know what time it is. So ain't no need to come for my shit. Yeah, man, my damn truck broke down. I mean, in the boonies, too.
Damn.
Not in the boonies.
The boonies.
Did the
BFE.
The hook pull up on you?
No, I was a little scared, but no.
Yeah.
They ain't pull up on me. Anyway, I do the whole roadside assistance thing. And they told me 2 hours. I'm like, it's a pandemic. I get it. 2 hours turned into 15 hours.
Damn.
You sat in your truck for 15
Man,
hours?
hell no, I ain't sitting. I told them the keys under the motherfucking driver's side flow mat. I went drinking. So they ain't slow my weekend up all the way.
Okay.
Of course.
I was gonna say 15 hours, boy. He about due for a shower. That motherfucker on 15 motherfucking hours.
Nah,
He in there smelling like a turtle.
Turtle.
A turtle?
Not turtly enough for the turtle club. You living in the turtle club, that motherfucker.
Nah, man. I had my little friend coming on. Made do what the weekend.
That's how it worked.
Was
That's
this
how
one
it
of your
work.
friends, girls, or
Mind your
just
business.
somebody else? Okay.
Mind your business.
What about you, Happy? How your weekend go?
It was good. I hang out with my friends, and we had a good time.
I seen you
The
pop
Dollar
out
Tree
too.
friend?
Huh?
The Dollar Tree friend.
No, I said my friends.
Oh.
I seen it. She put a picture up on Facebook. You had the red lipstick on. That's when you know a motherfucker ain't up to no good. When you see that red lipstick, you say,
Yeah,
We actually.
she ain't up to no
They was
you
for the
what-
streets this weekend.
So I'm gonna tell you what's funny. We went up to a place and we did like this little trivia thing, and it was really fun. It was at one of our local white bars, and it was really fun. And then yesterday we was up at another place in Detroit and did some karaoke. So,
Karaoke.
some karaoke.
Karaoke. Karaoke.
Karaoke.
I gotta get better at being sociable and doing social shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So what was your weekend looking like since you wasn't
Fucking.
sociable?
I was fucking.
Okay.
I did a lot of fucking this
Well, that's
weekend.
pretty sociable.
Oh, wow.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I don't know if y'all see my spirits a little different. You know what I'm saying? A little earlier in the last couple of shows, was going through what I was going through.
So much
I'm
for
back
social
like I never
distancing.
left.
huh?
Fuck all that.
Hey.
I don't know. I don't know if I hit the. What's the goose and the gander?
Oh, no. Hell no.
Yeah.
Please don't
Fucking
hit
this
them.
weekend, boy. I had
You
to
was
get
like
back.
you was like Buster, dude. Fuck a man, saying social
Hey,
distancing.
I was on some. I'm out my feelings. I'm out my feelings. Yeah, I was out there.
Y'all also
I'm
got
telling
bad
you.
behavior.
I was on some bullshit this weekend.
Bad behavior.
Bad behavior.
Both of you guys.
Man, you know you wake up with a smile. It's different. You know what I'm saying? You
I
smile
deserve
and
this
you
shit.
sleep.
You know you ain't talking Miss Snappy Happy.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Miss dating at the Dollar Tree.
back. Got that vinegar in the water over there when you think, all right, got to snap that pussy back.
Yeah, just say, as soon as a nigga go in, he start talking like he's 65. Ooh, good google mooka. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
What the hell that he just said?
God bless you.
Look, I
God
don't know.
bless you.
Right.
Nigga sliding, they gonna have a high risk pregnancy.
Motherfucker turn into a deacon the minute he get up in it.
I ain't coming out of there. I'm gonna be in that bit for a little while.
Let's change the subject.
Oh no, we gonna stay on that.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna stay on my private part, sir.
Hey man, listen, he trying to stay on your private parts though. That's what he's trying to do. He trying to.
On in round. What did he say? What the fuck was that? He said she wants me in or around her private parts in whichever order. I'm fine with that. What the fuck was that?
No,
Super bad.
But it sounds
Super
okay,
bad.
Yes.
But he had the
I was gonna say,
fucking-
that sound familiar.
He said, "Oh, you brought your spermicidal lube, you
spermicidal
fucking
lube.
geek."
I have no idea what you're talking about. But that shit
The movie-
sounds
yeah,
funny as
Mc-
hell.
yeah.
Love it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The nigga
yeah.
love it super bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's going to
I
house
ain't
party.
seen it
Cuz
in a
brought
long
a
time,
little
but I
bottle of
gotta watch that
spermicidal
again.
lubricant with
That's
him.
hilarious.
He was finna go to work.
He was about to go to
It's
town.
finna go to work, man.
At
But
least it was actual lube, and it wasn't like what is it, American Pie when dude grabbed the glue.
I never seen
You
that
never
shit.
seen it?
Oh boy,
Not yet. I've
you'll
yet to
never
see
you'll
it.
never eat American Pie again. I know
I
that.
don't. That's probably why I ain't watch it. I was like, I don't even like pie.
You'll never
You don't
you'll
like
never
pie?
eat apple pie
Hell
again,
no.
bro.
But I heard he fucked it though.
He fucked the apple pie.
Yeah, that wasn't the part I was talking about, but yes, that happened as well.
Put his dick in the pie.
Put his
Yeah.
dick in the pie.
We get to that another day. I don't know why the fuck he thought that was the thing to do.
I don't know, but men and food and their penises, they all kind of go together. I've heard.
Because they go in your mouth, huh? That's how you feel happy?
That makes sense.
Really? So how,
You said it.
just
Glad he
really
made
gonna
sense
throw
of
it on
that
me?
You
shit.
said it.
You gotta
Made sense of
throw
that.
it
I
on
mean,
me.
and for the record, I'm thinking the whipped cream and the strawberry. That's some shit that y'all come up with.
You
don't
said the
come
man,
No.
the food, and the meat
I
got
didn't-
something in common.
Yes, because guys are utilizing food to pleasure themselves.
We're no.
No, yes, it's the actual thing, guys.
That was probably a long time ago. And this year, 2022, there's a lot of other things you could do. other than put your dick between a ham sandwich. Yeah.
Oh my God. The ham.
I mean, what you're putting in between might look a little bit like a ham sandwich, but
you ever had one of them roast beefs?
I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
We have the meats.
Boom, 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 boom.
They got ran across the Arby's sandwich once or twice.
This beef and cheddar good than a motherfucker.
No cheddar. Hold the cheddar now. Hold the cheddar.
Man, listen, we got to...
This is so left.
It did.
It went so left.
For a long time.
Well,
It's y'all fault. I'm out.
I almost didn't want to pull niggas away from that. So let's just go ahead. Let's see how far left it could go. You know, you make so many lefts, it turned into a right.
Right.
At one point.
Eventually, yeah.
Man, listen, so we got a pretty good show today, man, for y'all. We got an interesting topic.
All right.
The title of the show is Breaking Bad. So the question of the day is it possible, right, for you to be able to break bad habits or unlearn some habits that you've had in relationships, whether it be good or bad? And the Face the Music song of the week is Musiq Soulchild, Teach Me. Right, so before we get into the song of the week, I want to ask you, I'm going to start with you, brother William.
William S. Esquire.
Do you think it's possible to break bad habits or to unlearn some learned shit?
it is. It's possible. It's highly unlikely in most cases, but it is possible. But it takes a whole hell of a lot of effort. I mean, like a whole hell of a lot of effort. Reason being, a lot of the stuff that you know about or the learned behavior that you're talking about, you got it from your mom and your dad, who got it from their mom or their dad, who got it from their mom or their dad. This shit is generational.
It's generational.
So
Yeah.
this shit tailor made. Huh?
Yeah. I mean,
It's birthed into this shit.
yeah. On God, you know, I'm trying to think of an example.
A lot of examples.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
It's
I mean, and that's the whole thing. It's so much, is so many that it's like hard to like narrow it down to one thing. Okay, I'll give it, and this is garden variety. This ain't even like on the deep end of it. The whole gender roles thing.
Okay.
Like, the woman does the cooking and the cleaning, the man does this, you know, the
slaving
the
and
house
the-
and you
at
know,
work
in
and
order and at
cheating
work and
and-
bringing home the bacon and well, yeah, and
That's got to be a
and as long
Pay
as
the
he
bills, I go to
takes
work,
care
I
of home, it's all good. Well, all of that shit is learned behavior. It ain't like that's some new shit.
Yeah.
These youngins ain't just come up with that. I mean, they didn't come up with some new whack ass names for it.
Yeah.
But they didn't come up with it. It's been a thing.
Yeah. But these things, I feel like those things, like some of the things you mentioned, that shit is a thing of the past. A lot of these motherfuckers that learned that shit by nature at this point. I know chicks that don't even have a kitchen at this point. No skillets whatsoever. Ain't no cooking. You might be some cleaning in there in between.
I dig it.
You know, when they got to clean up their McDonald's and Burger King aftermath.
No,
But
like I said, that's just sort of kind of like a surface level example.
Yeah.
You know, it's way deeper. How Lonzo say that shit in Training Day? Shit gets deeper. You know.
Yeah.
But it can be unlearned, but it's hard to unlearn a lot of times because like the shit is drilled into you and instilled in you from long ways back.
And you're conscious.
what you think, Happy?
I agree with Sosa. Like, you can't unlearn it. My thing is, in order to unlearn something, you have to realize that what you know ain't it.
Facts on facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, the way my mom did certain things as a parent, I'm like, I don't do as a parent because I'm like, that was pretty effed up. I mean, rest in peace, Mom. I love you. But, you know, certain things.
I'm not finna hit him with a Hot Wheel track. Just say.
Right.
Mama, that shit is made of plastic and metal. That hurt.
Right.
That's gonna leave a
You
mark.
know, certain things that
Iron is
we
still
just don't
hot.
get. Right.
Don't throw it at
Penny,
me.
Mom. So, yeah, you just have to know that it's not cool. And you work on it. Because even with that, it's still some bad habits that I picked up from my mom.
Yeah.
I still have that I'm still working on undoing.
Now
You
let
know?
me ask y'all this: do y'all ever unconsciously do shit and maybe catch it after you do it? Like some
Yeah, of
habits
course
you
you do.
like,
Yeah.
damn, I'm
Yeah.
acting like my mama, or
Yeah.
damn,
Of
I'm
course
acting
you
like
do.
my dad. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
there are several days you wake up and look yourself in the mirror and say,
hello.
that wasn't nothing but dad.
Look, hello,
I shouldn't have
Toya.
been doing that shit.
That
hello,
wasn't nothing but
Toya.
dad.
Yeah, alter
was
ego
my-
and shit.
that was my mom's
Sasha
name.
Fierce done kicked in on your ass.
That was my mom's
You
name.
know?
Hey, Toya.
And the thing is, you know it's wrong, or you know what? Nah, you don't necessarily know it's wrong because it's been entrenched in you. It's been instilled in you. So you don't necessarily know it's wrong, but you know what you do know.
Yeah.
You got a funny feeling about it. Whatever it is, you sitting up there and you trying to process that shit. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way real quick. That feeling is called, glasses up,
Oh, Lord.
cognitive dissonance.
I know how to spell cognitive.
Cognitive.
Willie
I know how to
So
spell cognitive.
word of the week.
How many
Hi,
syllables
mama.
is that?
I don't even-
Cognitive.
Cognitive. Remember that? And you had to clap and get.
Put this cognitive in
A lot
your
of
mouth.
syllables, right?
Right.
A lot of syllables.
Did you just say put this
Put
cognitive
this
in your mouth?
cognitive in your mouth.
See here? This is why we don't tell you shit.
You gotta say it with confidence. You'll get it done, though. It's cognitive in your mouth.
This is why we don't tell you shit.
Can you just tell somebody your penis is
cognitive.
cognitive?
You dealing with some dumb chick that's like, oh, I don't know what that sounds.
what is that?
That sound nasty, but
Something
I'm a
about
good
cognitive.
though.
This is a level of versatility.
My Lord.
But nah, man, when you sit up there and you like that guilt feeling, that I don't know about this one.
Yeah,
What's that meme? The rapper Conceited where he be like, that
What are
right
you looking
there.
over?
He
Right.
be like, I don't know. That
But
one
see,
right there.
That's when you know, okay, this I'm gonna have to unlearn this because that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be cognitive of that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You do. You have to know because some people they ignorant as hell. And they cool with being ignorant as hell because they're like, my mama was ignorant as
Facts
hell.
on facts.
I'm gonna
Man.
be ignorant as
Facts
hell
on
too.
No,
facts.
I had a chick kind of use that same excuse, and I'm trying to tell her about herself or something that she was wrong about, or a way that she was that was wrong. And then when she got to realizing it, that was her excuse. She said, "Well, my auntie and my mom and all of them is like that." As if, okay, so now that's an excuse for the world to deal with you and with you
Make it okay
the way
with
that
you.
you
And
are,
Right.
and you just that's okay. You're that way because.
Already know what's gonna happen when you be like, well, your mama and your auntie ignorant as hell. You already know how that shit goes.
Yeah, that's the reason why both of them ain't got no man, because they act like that.
They ain't got no
Handle
man.
yourself after that.
Exactly.
They ain't got
Now
no
you-
man because they used to hang out at the motorcycle clubs. You remember everybody, mama,
Oh,
aunties,
boy,
been at motorcycle
Hellraisers.
clubs.
Zodiac.
With a finger at him somewhere. He's like,
man.
is that my mama?
Shout out Soul Stars.
Oh,
I
Niggas
still,
always be at the motorcycle clubs.
I still ain't found my leather jacket, you motherfuckers. But never mind.
So look,
so
my
that's
here,
why
no
my
there.
mama knew all those motorcycles.
That's why every time a Harley Davidson used to drive by, she would shiver a little bit. She was quivering. She would cross her legs a little bit. Ooh.
Now you know where you get it from on the inside. See?
You know what?
even if y'all was just getting out of church, just some shit still.
All them niggas pulled up to the baby shower too.
Yeah. My mama did not go to
It was
church.
leather jackets and
Had a whole line. Laying down do-rags and shit for no reason.
it was leather jackets and house party tattoos everywhere. All of it. So
Oh,
look,
let me holler at these people
my view,
on here.
my view on the subject is a little bit different, right? Because
Hey, Marcy.
reason why is because a lot of my shit is like self-taught, right? So I didn't really have the example to follow. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have that father or even a mother in a lot of situations to where I could just be like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do when I get older. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of my habits are kind of like self-taught. It's going based off of what the fuck I think I should be doing or what
Right.
feels right? What
Yeah.
what I should be kind of be doing, right?
Right.
I do agree that those habits can be changed, but it's got to come from a willing person. So
Well,
it's got to
that-
be a person that's willing and able to say, hey, you know what? And like you said, admit firstly, shit, the way I'm doing
Alright.
this shit probably ain't the best way to do it.
Well, we got Rocky who says unlearning things from childhood is intentional and hard as F.
Hard fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, Rocky.
Thank you, Rocky.
Rocky,
You are 100% right.
With your toxic ass. This sound like some true. You just had a moment, Rocky, and we appreciate it. I was some. I am toxic and I know it. I'm coming to it. in a
Hey, you
minute.
know it. Clap your
Yeah.
I
hands.
You're
understand
cognitive.
that I am toxic now. You know, it took me a few boyfriends And they all said I was
If
crazy.
you talk
but-
again, you know it. Clap your ass. I said your ass, man. None of y'all should have
hell
clapped,
no.
man. Damn. Come
Hell
on.
I thought you said your hands.
Yeah, it sound. We all heard
Yeah,
hands.
we all heard hands.
It's these fucking headphones.
To
Go
the
back.
point where
Roll
you
it.
even saying that shit was toxic in and of itself.
Roll that beautiful
Right.
bean footage
Right,
back.
you-
All of y'all clapping ass
Let's
on the
fuck
show.
it up.
Ain't that a
Let's
bitch?
fuck
We clapped
Go back
hands.
on to the.
We clapped hands.
Anyway, let's
Nasty.
see
That was just a conglomerate of some bullshit.
on all fronts.
Oh, bro, this shit was.
listen-
Everybody. It's because he's sitting off the mic, but the headphones ain't picking up. We heard it over here and shit. I thought he said hands.
But what's the lyrics, man? Tell us.
Let's go. Let's go on brother music, right? So,
Yes, sir.
verse number one. This the. You done fucked me up for a little while over here.
Y'all thinking about ass clapping for
I
no
gotta
fucking
go
reason.
back and take that clip and put it up and shit, along with your goose and gander shit.
Oh hell no!
Oh man,
I gotta Google what the fuck a gander
it's
is.
a male motherfucking goose. Yeah, you said it again.
Oh nah,
nigga.
never mind.
Oh, see that?
Rocky, we don't think
Now
that
listen,
for real.
listen,
you know, these
ignorance is
sugar
not
honey
an
iced tea
excuse.
He
talkers,
said
right?
the
But-
goose and the gander. The
Ignorance-
goose, mother goose. Goose is the mother. The gander is the father, sir.
Who the fuck say that kind of words in 20?
He
Nobody.
did it. He did it.
Okay.
He
And
started.
I
Sorry.
literally said, to be very, very fair,
I
I
thought-
don't
No,
know
I
what the
said
fuck
it.
it is.
I thought we was laughing at you because you was fucking the goose.
No, because he's
I didn't
doing
know.
the goose.
And that-
and
All right, I
gander.
take that back.
The audience
I take
is
that back.
lost now. What-
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
back
let's
to
get the
the
fuck out of
yeah.
here.
Never
Go back to
mind.
last week episode. It was like 2 weeks ago, some shit like
Yeah,
that.
it was 2
We
weeks
fucked that
ago.
up. You know, they were,
Don't worry.
Bring it,
Eva.
bring it
Don't-
back,
just-
bring it back.
just-
edit that
back.
shit. We live.
We
Is
live.
this
we
camera
live.
on?
We live.
Use your head. I didn't mean. Nah.
This week's
Alright.
Face the Music.
Face the music song of the week
Of
is
the
Teach
week
Me.
is.
By
Hits
Music
and lyrics.
Soulchild. All right, so music. He said. I was told the true definition of a man was to never cry, work till you die, work till you tire. Excuse me. Got to provide. I'm trying so hard to not sing as I'm reading. Nigga,
Go ahead,
you
break
gonna-
it
you
down.
From a
You gonna sing it.
protect them by all means. There you go. All right, he said, and give you the things
Room is
that you
studded.
need, baby. Our relationship is suffering. I'm not doing this shit no more. Trying to give you what I'm too ignorant for this.
Trying to give you what I
Trying to
never
give you what I
had.
never had. You say
Hey,
I
you-
don't
you
know
need
how
to sing
love-
the song every week, Trouble. That
Yeah.
song will be your job.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I
Right.
can do that shit. Yeah.
Ruben studied. Everybody, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Hell
Trouble
no.
stutter.
Yeah. All right,
stutter.
bet. Fuck it. This is my sorry. I'm in there.
Oh Lord.
All right, bet. So you say, you say I don't know how to love you, baby. I say show me the way. I keep my feelings deep inside. I shadow them with my pride. I'm trying desperately, baby.
Teach me like to love.
Show me the way
I
to
sing the cover.
surrender my heart.
Girl, I'm so lost.
She the singer though. Go ahead. How I can get my emotions involved.
Oh nah, he wanna harmonize and shit. Look at Willie.
How to love. Not Willie. That was
William S. So.
Right, so I want to touch on something, right? The way he came, I love this song for one, right?
Right.
I'm going to this shit off the rip. Love this song for one because I feel like this shit speaks volume to the kind of character or the man that I am.
Okay.
Right, because a lot of the shit that he was saying is the shit that I was basically taught. You know what I'm saying? Because I was one of them dudes that was raised by Mom Dukes. You know what I'm saying? When it was time, you know, she'll tell you straight up, cut that crying shit out. You know, pop your ass, like shut up. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And she to this day, you know what I'm saying? You at work, da 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 da, go to work, da 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 da. You know, I mean, it's just something she instilled in me. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of get that ideology that a man is supposed to be this. And a man is supposed to be that. And
Yeah.
he's supposed to carry this load. And he's supposed to do this. And he's
That's
supposed
that.
to not do this.
That's
And this
all
and that.
That's all that entrenched
Yeah.
learnn
Yeah.
behavior. That's
Learned behavior, absolutely.
all that is. And the minute you go against it,
Yeah.
like for instance, he starts off. I was told the definition of a man was to never cry.
Yeah.
Thing is, let you show some type of emotion in front of your girl.
You a bitch ass nigga.
You a bitch ass
You a
nigga.
bitch ass
Well, it
nigga. Off the
depends
rip.
on what
Well,
type
no,
of
no,
woman
no,
it is.
yeah, no, that's what, but that's what we're
You a
saying.
bitch ass nigga.
Who has that type of learning?
And it only
behavior.
take one to tell you that. You could
And
be.
this
You could
notion was
be.
proved true on a show just, what was it, Sunday, and I had this exact we had this exact same conversation, and I told one of the women on the panel, like, yeah, so, you know, if a man came and told a woman,
how he felt about anything as far as what he wants from her or his demands, as if like a woman does him. A woman that would look at him like he was a big bitch, a big baby ass nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, spoiled ass.
Any
bitch
kind of
ass
demand,
nigga.
like what? Because the whole conversation was about a man opening the door for a woman. How important is that in a you know what I'm saying? In the whole situation.
I gotta have it.
But again, but if a dude said, okay, well, what about you opening the door for me? And let's just use that in the context of me expecting an equal. Not saying opening the door like that, like,
We just
but
using that as an
just an example. Yeah, and then it's like, oh well, I gotta open the door. But if we put that in the context of anything else outside of opening the door and say, well, yeah, anything that I want from you or any kind of demands or standards that I have for my woman. It's like we wrong for that shit on all fronts. We're not allowed to have no kind of standards or I don't even need I say demands.
And I don't believe that. I believe there should be reciprocity just across the board. Period.
But as a result of learned behavior. We're not supposed to have these types of emotions.
All women don't agree.
Of course,
and that's one point that I was expounding on yesterday, the other day too. Is like I'm not making it as a general statement
thing,
that I'm blanking over the whole species of women. That's not
very
I know.
specific too.
Yeah, this is an experience that I've observed, and I know that it exists. You know what I'm saying?
I've had that same exact experience because, like, you know, I'll give you an example with my ex. It was like her complaint with me was like, "Oh, you're not emotional enough. You're not, you don't express yourself. You don't, you're not in tune with your like emotions, and you don't this, you don't that." You know, you like almost like a rock, nigga. Like you too tough all the time. Like she'll say some cute shit to me, and I'll be like, "Nigga, that's gay." But like jokingly, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, that shit gay. Because it'll make, when it gets to that point where it make you feel away, you like, that's gay. Back up. You know what I'm saying? Hold my hand. Nigga, that's gay, nigga. Come on, nigga. Let's go in here. Let's eat and drink and have fun.
You have a learned behavior that shit ain't.
You got to be tough all the time. You know what I'm saying? You got to be tough. It ain't okay for a man to be sensitive and be
correct.
You got your wall up.
Yeah, for real. And then I take it to a situation after that. I was like, all right, I ain't let it all the way down. I'm like, I'm gonna roll the window down a little bit. You know how a nigga be with the tents. You know how Michael Jackson used to roll the window down a little bit and put his eyes out.
Right, that's what you did.
That's kind of how I was. I looked out, and then she was like, "What the fuck, nigga? Like, you emotional as hell." I'm like, "Bitch, no, I'm not." I'm trying to.
Wait a goddamn minute! I'm trying to meet your ass somewhere.
We're not allowed to have feelings. We're not allowed to have standards, right?
At all.
And then it's like, don't. What was the other one I was going to say? Like, don't confuse. Like, women say, okay, well, we want a man to tell us how they feel. Like, show your emotions and shit. But don't confuse showing your emotions with us telling you how we feel about something. You know what I mean? Like, because like how we feel about it is like me telling you the truth about if you piss me off about something. You know what I mean? And me just telling you the truth, like you was being a bitch. About something. That's how I feel versus me expressing my emo. Like I feel like that's different. Like some women can, they want a man to express their emotions, but they don't really want a man to tell them how they really feel. If that makes sense.
It
but
does,
you know what's weird?
It winds up being how you say it that really causes the argument versus what you were actually saying. Because
you know what, that's sometimes
that's true. And that's on both sides. Because sometimes we
because you know how a lot of times we say things out of anger, right?
Yep,
say things a little bit, abrasive.
It is be abrasive.
I'm one of them abrasive motherfuckers, boy. I fight fire with fire.
Yeah,
like, Hey, don't come no gunfight with no fucking knife with me.
And that's
if you say some hoe ass shit
and that's what a lot of our problems is.
If you say some hoe ass shit, I'm gonna murk your ass.
It is.
Also learn behavior. Well, go ahead. You got something from the text?
Yeah, so Jen, what's going on, Miss Jen? She says, if a man can show his emotions, hold on, because we got a lot of stuff coming up, emotions in front of me, it makes me respect him even more. It's okay for a man to be vulnerable to the right woman who can handle that shit. And it's true.
That's
because
what a lot of that's how I am.
It's about being with the right person.
That's definitely a factor.
I'm the type person like, be honest with me about your feelings because I can respect it more. Even if it hurt me, I can respect it and I know how to handle you. You get me?
Nah, Jen.
You know
but some women ain't built or wired like that. You know what I mean? And that's what we run into. And it's like, okay, we tell the women this, and then they go off the handle and blow up, and it turns into something that we wasn't. We were just trying to be honest.
He wasn't ready.
That's definitely one reason that even if you do open yourself up speaking of men, even if you do open yourself up and you get the woman, you could be vulnerable with me. The minute she get mad, now she finna use that shit.
All that shit against you.
No,
Yeah.
Now, see,
No, but it happens.
It happens.
But, no, it does happen. And
But you know what, though? I
that's
think-
some.
Well, that's
Go
like
ahead,
old
say
girl
it,
said.
say it, say
That's
it.
some bitch ass
some
shit.
Yeah.
Charlie in here. There you
So
go.
that's like
Some
old
bitch
girl
ass
said,
shit.
old girl said earlier in the comments. That's when you know you're dealing with a little girl and not a woman. You know what I mean? When
That's
she
the end of the
operates
day.
like that,
That's
that's
a
like
fact.
that's a reflection of
fact.
your level
True.
of maturity.
Only
Absolutely.
problem with it is you don't know it until it's too late.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't know
you're
it
right.
until
You're right.
it's too late.
Until
And
the
now,
battle,
and now,
until the arrows come out.
Hey,
Now you
Mama
start.
Ray.
Yeah.
now you
Mama Ray
start.
got your back trouble. She said, "I told you last week, nigga."
She gonna put the beat down
and
on
she'll
him, huh?
shoot.
You hear me?
Mama Ray, look at
That's
me.
it.
Mama Ray, look at me. I'm just convinced that you just want to fight. I'm just convinced.
She was fighting last week. She shooting this week.
I'm just convinced you want to fight. And it's cool because I'm glad you on our team. Love you, Mama Ray.
Don't and let that be a message to everybody in the 7 Mile Radio world that's watching.
We
You
got-
wanna play with me?
We got goons.
Don't play with me. Play with your kids.
We got goons.
It's safer.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
And Mama Ray
got
agree
goons.
with
Popped out here.
Mama Ray agree with me and Miss Jen. It gives us more respect for him because now we know how to handle you.
But that's a
it's
level-
hard to deal with somebody, and it's hard to read them. You don't know, like, well, is you happy? You like this?
Yeah.
You don't like this? Like,
Yeah.
what the, I don't-
I'm a person like that though.
I'm supposed to do?
I'm super reserved. Like I'm super duper reserved. I stay back. Like you can't. I mean, you could only really tell when I'm mad, but that's because I got to get to a point to where like I'm ready to punch you mad. Like for you to be like, damn, that nigga pissed off. Other than that, I'd be the same way all the time because I don't allow people to even get to that point to where they see like
they don't get.
It's
you
a
don't let
time and
nobody
place.
get close
It's a time and place for everything with me because I'm not going to argue with a fool.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to exert my energy where I know why. If I already know that I'm right, or if I already know the end result of a situation, I'm not about to go back and forth with you and try to convince the shit. I'm
Right.
either going to subtract myself from the situation or I'm going to entertain it accordingly. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like so, it's case sensitive with me. You know what I'm saying? I know that.
To y'all point, you, Jen, Mama Ray, it's nothing wrong with it. And trust me, a dude will love a woman that's gone. And y'all said the exact right word. Handle it correctly. Which means if a dude is putting his heart in your hand, you got to be careful with that shit.
Right.
yeah.
You got to be careful with it.
Right.
Because you have in effect got him to do something, and this goes to what we're talking about. You have got him to do something that he is not equipped
Accustomed,
to do, or maybe not equipped, but accustomed to do. You're right. That's a better word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I told y'all
Accustomed
niggas
to
I
do.
was smart. I talk like this all the time. Nigga.
You got him to do, and that's sort of kind of like what the song is talking about. Because at the end, he's I don't.
We finna go right now, and I'm glad you said it. That look, so verse number 2, and that was an amazing segue, by the way. He said, "I was taught to be strong. Never let them think you care at all. Let no one get close to me before you
and
and
me."
me." I'm mad that I'm reading it as how I'm reading it, right?
Reading it
He
in
said-
the cadence that it's sung.
You hear me?
Right.
In
I
the
hear
same,
you. In the same cadence. Yeah.
in my mind, I can't beat it though. He said, "I done shared things with you, girl, about my past that I never
had.
tell to
Ooh, I've been
anyone
told
else.
that.
Just keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Girl, I know I lack affection and expressing my feelings. It took me a minute to come and admit it, but see, I'm really trying to change now. Wanna love you, baby? Show me how."
This nigga really
You're
serious.
right.
I can't do it.
Bro, in his mind, this motherfucker is on stage.
You hear me? Hey, this how, hey, in my car, boy, you get in my car, you get the real Musiq Soulchild. I got sunglasses and everything. I got some big ass Versace sunglasses in my armrest, nigga.
Right.
Teams in a team now. I mean, that bitch tripping. But yeah, that I think that part, right? So it's and that goes to, like you said, unlearning behavior, right?
Yeah.
It takes as much. The thing is, with humans, we are people of, or we are beings of habit.
Yep.
It takes
We are
time for us to
creatures of
learn
habit.
shit. It
Yeah.
takes time for us to unlearn shit. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, when you come into a relationship, it depends on, like you said, it depends on who you're dealing with.
Right.
A lot of people don't have the patience to sit around and wait for your ass.
They don't
to
have the
unlearn
IQ
shit.
to understand
Absolutely.
the situation.
It
and
takes
what's going on.
time,
Yeah.
right? And it's and these be the chicks and the dudes that be on Facebook. Niggas ain't shit. women ain't shit. Oh, this nigga ain't this nigga ain't that. Well, that nigga or that woman could have been the person you was looking for, but you didn't have the patience.
Or then sometimes it's them, right? Because like I explained to one other chick we was having a conversation similar to this. I said, if you want to catch different fish, maybe it's about the bait that you're using and the body of water that you're fishing in.
Or the motherfucking fishing rod that you are, motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're the bait. You're baiting them with you. You're the bait.
If you're a fisherman, that never catches fish, that means that you're a bad fisherman. It ain't the fish is fucked up. It's the fisherman.
Or that if you're catching the same type of fish, right? That means you're fishing in the same body of water using the same bait.
Correct.
Same kind of bait.
Change the bait and change the body of water you're fishing in, and you might get a different fish. God damn it!
Now that could be misunderstood sometimes too, because I be seeing chicks on Facebook, like I didn't even seen a meme that was like, "Oh, my soulmate in Detroit." Like, bitch, if you think you gonna move to Texas or I said Texas or Miami or goddamn Arizona and find your soulmate, you gonna still be the same motherfucker in Texas that you was in Detroit.
You're the same bait, so you're attracting the same fish. So that's what I mean. It's not all about like physically changing the geological, graphical zone that you're in and shit. About changing
your
what
mindset.
What you're doing to attract the
and
fish.
Change your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Change everything, how you view stuff and everything, because that's what I've worked on and I'm still working on. But what you were saying, as far as people waiting or being patient for this person, and you like even on the flip side, and that's true. Even on the flip side, like how long somebody got to be patient and wait for you?
You
like
can't wait for the wrong motherfucker.
You can't wait. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about balance, and balance is key. And if you have somebody, especially at my age, I'm 44, I'd be 45 in May, but you know what I'm saying, if I'm dating somebody
told
that's
you
50,
the menopause misses, you ready?
But if I'm dating somebody that's 52 and he like, well, you know, I need some time, nigga, you gonna die in about 15 years.
Nigga got colon cancer and shit. You over here getting your butt checked.
Where the sniper? Where the
butt checks and everything, nigga.
Like, you gonna die in some years.
Like, what you waiting on? This is you want to live the best 15, 20 years of your life. You know, men die early. Nigga, you 52. You better hurry up.
Men die early because they stupid. Not just because that's the way it goes. Niggas die early because they stupid.
That's a whole nother conversation I'm not even trying to have right now.
You're alive for a long time.
Like Willie Soso said, I'm too old to have this conversation.
I'm approaching that nigga age. I don't need to have this conversation. I don't need to have that conversation at all.
I'm telling you,
I ain't trying dying. That is. Go ahead.
So look, he said, "Hold on, that was my shit."
I thought it was.
So look. Second part to the conversation.
I'm scared.
Right after going over verse 2. Question to you guys, everybody, all three of you guys. Do you think it's possible to teach a person? Let's say if a person has been scarred or a person has been vulnerable and it didn't work out in their favor. You know what I'm saying? And now they got that wall up. You know what I'm saying? Like now, motherfucker, like nigga, that's gay.
Right.
Do you think it's possible to teach a person like that how to love? Yeah. How can you teach a person like that how to love?
First off, both of y'all have to be open and receptive.
Facts.
I have to be open to the fact that you are scorned, or I shouldn't say scorned, but scarred, hurt, and you're telling me, because you're going to be honest with me on how to love you, and I'm going to tell you in return how to love me. Because if you feel love, I feel like you will reciprocate it. What the issue is when you're injured, because I've been there, when you're injured, if somebody is not showing you that type of love and security that you need to pour out onto, you're not gonna do it. You always gonna have that wall up.
Gonna beat their ass.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You're on the freeway.
You playing with me?
Chitty chitty bang bang.
Beat their ass.
And yeah, I generally agree with what Happy is saying, especially that part where you have to be open to what you about to get taught. You got to be open to it. You know, you can't hold. If you want somebody to share or teach you, two things have occurred, or should have occurred. You have acknowledged that how you've been going about it ain't the way.
Right.
That's one. And 2, you have opened yourself up. You're vulnerable enough to a person to let them show you another way. Now, let's do this.
I think I just commented and said music mad as fuck because I was singing his lyrics. Hey, kid, man, it's smoke when you see me, nigga. Charles, I'm sorry, Charles Lee.
Let's throw the number out.
Charles,
this sounds like a good time to throw the number out.
That nigga Charles got 5 names. Charles Lee Ray Bennett, nigga.
Motherfucker, those ain't names. Those is aliases.
No, that's his social security card he got on there, nigga. But no, his profile picture is social security card.
2 things happen. You have acknowledged that you need to change, and B, you open yourself up to let somebody else do it. That's a whole nother level of vulnerability.
Yeah.
So now the person that you entrusting to show you something different, now you have a responsibility.
Exactly.
You have a responsibility.
But listen though, a lot of I'm one of them people, right? I'll be honest. I got a brother that's honest to a fault. I'm honest. He do dumb shit. Like, right? He'd go over a chick house yesterday, but he'd be kicking with a chick like he got a chick he kicking on her body. You know what I'm saying? And then like a good chick, and I'm like, don't fuck that up, right? And then he'll go over another chick house, and then if the chick that he kicking it with her body ask him, he'll tell her like, yeah, I was hanging with homegirl last night. I'm like, why are you doing that? Like bitch, lie.
Right.
Well,
lie. Like some people want to be lied to.
Hold on, because I want you to be honest. But
don't be disrespectful now.
Right, don't do that.
Well, no, the disrespectful part was going over there.
Yeah.
Right, that was
I'm gonna tell you.
But damn,
since we're talking about learned behavior,
I'm about to stop.
the learned behavior is self-sabotage.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the learned behavior.
That is so.
But it's like a shield for him, though.
Yep,
I think that's how he protect
Because
himself.
what guys
like, bitch,
do.
don't come close to me because I be fucking bitches.
Because I bet Cash what he winds up saying when the chick he fucking with her body get pissed at him. He like, oh, this bitch tripping. I was honest with her. Motherfucker, how about don't fuck with somebody?
No, that nigga, he just more indifferent. And he more indifferent. He be like, well, bitch, I mean,
well,
shit.
see, and that's
fuck on there.
And you know what?
Like,
Indifference is a defense mechanism.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
It
right.
is.
I was
It
just
is.
or he's on the defense because he's feeling homegirl so much, and he like, nah, I'm about to mess this
Now,
up.
he one of the motherfuckers, though. Listen, he one of the people, I swear to God, that made me feel like you cannot teach a person how to love.
Wow.
Because he's loved, I done watched him go through some bad situations. He done loved chicks like really, really, really hard. But he a hard-headed ass bitch. Like, he one of them niggas.
Man,
like, we talk to each other like this in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he watching right now, he be like, shut up, bitch. I'm like, bitch, you stupid. Like, that's just my man's, though. But he hard-headed as fuck. Okay. Like, I tell him, I'm like even with his last, I ain't gonna say exactly what it was, but his last situation, I was like, bro, you probably shouldn't do that, my nigga. Like, I'm looking from the outside in. I'm telling you, like, like.
The moral of that story
I'm telling you, like, don't do it. And he'll run in, like, but he the motherfucker to run in, like you said, with the helmet, but he'll take it off. He'll just run in head first.
You don't even know you're dealing with somebody.
Like, the more you tell him no, the more he want to do it.
The moral of that story is, though, he has learned behavior and he ain't ready to unlearn it. Yeah. And that shit, it manifests itself in different ways. Yep. He's self-sabotaging himself. That's the reason.
So how do you teach a person like that don't trust nobody?
It's kind of hard to do that because he don't even accept. He's not receptive or open to none of it.
You don't think it's possible at all?
Maybe one day, but not right now.
You can't teach somebody something that don't want to learn it. You can't do it.
How do you teach a fool that he a fool?
Can't do it.
You gotta kind of show me the fool.
Even in that, he too dumb to realize that he's a motherfucking fool.
No, but I'm the motherfucker. I'll be the motherfucker right next to you. I told you, you stupid motherfucker.
Like my dad used to tell my brothers, "Now you stupid son, and let me tell you why." Yeah. So
that's kind of how I talk to my son. For real. I'm like, I sit him down after some stupid shit like that was dumb.
Right.
I asked him. I said, yes or no? Was that shit stupid?
Yes.
Why was it stupid? Because you told me not to do it. Why did you do it? I don't know. You like your ass whooped?
No.
Well, why do you do it?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
They tripped me out with that. I'm sorry.
Well, that's the
right.
disclaimer. Also, your son is 3,
Yeah,
so
he is. But that nigga's a grown ass man.
He sounds like he's about 10.
He told me, look, I took. He was eating some French fries earlier. He said, "These are actually pretty good."
now you're
Who the fuck are you talking to? I'm over here. Shit. I'm chilling. I'm eating my own shit. These are actually pretty
These
good.
are delightful.
But his brother. I ain't gonna go.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna tell you.
Yeah, we ain't finna go
eventually
do kids and shit.
they're gonna start using your own motherfucking logic on you, and you're gonna be mad as shit.
They ain't gonna be. They gonna be mad because they can't fuck with me.
Okay.
I ain't even showed them nothing yet.
Keep a
And
living.
my son flipped it on me too.
Keep a living. I'm telling you.
I'm an old
keep
soul,
living.
man. I've been
Keep
around.
living.
I've been here before.
But let's
He can't fuck
social media. What y'all talking about, man?
with me. He can't fuck with me. This can't fuck with me.
Truth be told, hold on, wait a
Oh, we
minute.
got a
What's going on, caller? Who is this and where you calling from?
That's Rocky.
What the fuck is up, whores?
Hey,
Oh.
Rocky!
It's this delinquent ass
Way
motherfucker.
to come in the game.
Yo, rent is due, nigga.
Rocky.
So either I get my rent money
Hold on,
today
hold on.
or
First-
damn it, tossing your salad
Hold on.
tonight.
Rocky, what's good, baby? What you got to tell us,
That
mama?
ain't Rocky. That's Charlie, nigga.
You said Rocky.
No, I said Rocky. That's Charlie though.
That's Charlie Ray.
That's Charlie delinquent
You
ass.
don't know Charlie's name. You just gonna keep calling her
She
Rocky.
called you a whore. You think Rocky the came on and called you a whore?
Okay, you know what?
Rocky
Okay, so let me
might.
do this.
I
All right,
don't
so check
know.
this out. So check this out. We started the show
horrible.
by saying that I might have needed a helmet. Okay.
There you
fuck
go.
'em.
He earned his helmet.
I just earned my helmet.
He earned
Charlie,
his helmet.
what's
He
good,
He
baby?
got a Heisman Award.
Where the fuck are you? First off, where the hell are
He
you?
got a helmet on.
That's the question. Where the hell are you? You ain't here. Where the hell are you?
I'm safe and sound.
That nigga said I'm safe.
You're safe
Safe.
and sound in an undisclosed location.
You ain't safe, nigga. It's on
You
site.
ain't motherfucking
boy.
Barack Obama, nigga. Where the fuck are you?
She can't disclose that information.
Why you talking to me
I'm
like
gonna speak
this
on the behalf. How you?
I'm
Mom
just
is on
saying.
air.
You talking like you got
Mom is here.
you talking like you got G14 classified
Right.
clearance.
She all
Yo,
low.
they getting some. No.
Charlie, what the fuck you want, man? For you,
God damn.
for get real. Tell me what
Oh, yeah.
the fuck you want.
Charlie, go and talk to us, baby.
I was calling in because you said, Trouble, you were saying something about your brother, and I was just about to say that maybe he can use a little therapy, that's all. It
That's
just
not the
sounds like
brother.
all
That's
that-
not the brother you like.
Basically,
That's
Charlie
not
is
the
trying to
brother.
fuck
I
your
was
brother.
about to
This is
say.
not the brother
That's
you
where-
like.
No,
No,
this
not the
that's
brother
where
you
we
like.
at.
This
Okay,
is big bro. This ain't
Just go
little
and
bro.
set
This
this
ain't the
shit
one
the
you like.
fuck up, man. Just do that.
Even though you ain't
Charlie-
never seen none of them.
Literally, Charlie has
mentioned
been
your
trying
brother.
to fuck your brother for 4 episodes. Go ahead and set this shit up. Mama Ray, I'm sorry. But your daughter is trying to do some nasty shit to trouble brother. You need to know
This
that.
ain't the brother. This ain't the one, though, Charlie. This ain't.
That's
He
not
do
the
need some
one.
therapy though. He'll tell you straight up, like, shit, hell yeah. I need some therapy.
Charlie was like, he might need a therapist, and I'm gonna put
Right.
my glasses on.
Right, Charlie, you trying to help
And
him
I have a
unlearn his
couch.
behavior.
Look, she put her
am.
hair up in a
I
bun.
am.
You, Charlie, what learned behavior you need to unlearn?
What learned behavior I need to unlearn?
Yeah,
Oh, I need to unlearn a lot. I'm a little bad.
you a little
I'm
bad.
foul, I talk
That whole
too much,
pull-up
yeah.
situation you got going on in your life, you need to unlearn that shit.
Unless it's
you talking about? What
pulling
I
up
do?
to work, motherfucker.
Right, because you're missing in action,
Cause you
Charlie.
delinquent, nigga.
She the type of motherfucker to call off work and then pull through the drive-through and order some shit.
Still trying to get
What
the
kind of
discount
nigga
and
is you
shit.
and shit?
Hey man, give me
I
that
still,
25%.
I still get my employee discount, don't I?
You know what? I called off work when I was at work before. Like, I literally pulled up to the job and was like, you know what? I'm not going to be here
So
today.
you letting us
And
know
I
that you
literally
actually
called while I
worse
was
than
in the
what
parking
we
lot.
actually thought.
So she's really
Oh.
outside.
got some
right
real
now.
shit.
Charlie,
you
I,
gotta
like
work
on
on.
God,
I
I
gotta
was really
go.
sitting here caping for you, and now you call in to fuck it all up.
Like she gonna
Thank
pull up.
you.
She gonna pull up after the show prep for next week.
Right.
Exactly.
Nigga was
So
supposed to be here
what
today.
other unlearned behaviors, learned behaviors
Mama
you need
Ray,
to unlearn, Charlie?
Mama Ray, I know who I need to get beat up now.
Right.
If you got the
We
time.
finna tell your mama. That's what we finna do.
You know what? I'm going to go because I don't really feel love. And, you know,
I love you,
was just
Charlie.
calling in.
I love you.
too,
I
Happy.
miss you.
And I was just calling in. I miss you as well. And I was just calling in to, let y'all know that I'm here. That's all. You know, I don't need to
spirit.
take
I
this.
feel you, Charlie.
We
Hey, but
got
you know
you,
what? At the
Charlie.
same time, We have
Trouble,
knocked
you
your
need
ass between
therapy,
the
too.
washer and dryer. On the spin cycle.
But you need therapy too,
And that motherfucker
troublemaker.
that get it shaking and shit, knock your ass between the washer and dryer.
Nah, Charlie.
my goodness.
On some real shit, man. America, just so that y'all know, Charlie has some real shit to do today. We know. And we thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to fuck with us, baby girl.
Love you, Charlie.
They say she
Shut
called
up,
up work
Trouble.
and then they say she called
My
up
bad.
work, then came in the shop.
I don't have to say somebody
Charlie, they
comment.
on the
Look,
oh,
it's
shit.
the people in the comments.
Charlie, they in the
Not us.
comments eat. Like I ain't gonna that pause.
you know what? I'm going in
Charlie,
on
they eating you
everybody.
alive right now.
I'm going in on everybody in the comments next week.
Hey,
Don't
take
worry
it-
about
take-
I'm
take-
fooling, and I'm coming crop top.
Take it easy.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
we getting the old Charlie Ray back.
Oh, the belly coming
man.
out.
Oh, the belly coming out,
The belly
America.
coming out.
Get your
Lord
smokes
have
ready
mercy.
for next weekend.
She gonna have that
Charlie Ray.
She gonna
coming
have
back.
that. She gonna have that Kalahari shirt on
Right.
next week. Belly out.
Charlie,
And
baby
2
girl.
weeks later, she'll
Hey,
be
Joe.
Mary Clarence.
True
Sister
shit.
Mary Clarence.
True shit. Without putting your business out, I mean, your situation going good. Your new adventure going good. Your opportunity, everything
Yes.
good.
Yeah, everything good. Everything good.
Good enough, man.
All right, all right.
Appreciate you,
Tell
baby.
Barack and Michelle I said hey.
I definitely will.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, Charlie. Go the fuck home, Roger.
Roger.
Bye.
Go home, Roger.
Man,
Charlie Ray. People,
I feel like we made progress on this show though. I think we said some smart shit.
we actually
We can help some
all
people.
said-
Yeah.
There might be
Well,
some
all of
people
our-
that
all of
were
us-
listening.
All of us are fucked up, you know.
Well, I'm not.
And it's
really.
you fucked up.
In the,
You
in
fucked
the,
up.
Let's scroll through. I mean, and it's gonna give me just one time I get to put on the new joints today. Y'all ain't even paying no
You brought them
attention.
bitches out late.
Oh,
Bang,
wow,
bang.
You did.
On my late.
Your
man.
boy
Went to
got
Rite
some
Aid
new
and got them.
shit.
The other was a CVS. Them
Right.
the Rite Aid.
Those
Your
are
boy
right
got
up.
some
The,
new
you said the first one was Jordan
joints.
Flights. Those are Jordan retros. He got the Jordan retro.
These
fake.
are still my dear limiteds.
Those are the 4.0 boys, aren't
He
they?
got a Judge
You
Memphis
hear me?
on. You're a crackhead. You're a crackhead. He said,
So-
did you smoke crack? Did you smoke it? Yes.
So-
well, is it safe to
I
say
know
you're
a crackhead when
crackhead?
I seen one.
Oh,
When
fuck
I
all of
used to smoke
y'all.
crack.
You're a crackhead.
Let's talk about what Mama Ray said.
Is it safe to say
When a
you-
man expresses feelings, some women tend to think of them as weak. For me, I respect them even more. Yes, ma'am. You just gotta handle them situations right, and don't use that shit against them when you mad. Let's see here. Oh, this is nigga with the goddamn 6 first names.
My dog Charles.
Charles Lee Gray.
Shout out Charles,
Bennett.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's what you say. These music is mad as fuck right now.
He said music
yeah,
mad.
hell yeah. A lot of men condition themselves to hold back their feelings because unfortunately they have been hurt in the past. Jen Tilney, you are 100% right.
Why are you reading it like that?
Cause shit, I'm reading what the hell she said. Rocky, this my homegirl Rocky. I'm chatting with author, humble brag. Yeah, we know you fly, baby. I'm chatting with author Vanessa Lynn about how women can go from Miss Independent to Mrs. on Rocky's reality. I see what you did there. Rocky, love you, baby. Do your thing with Rocky's reality, Tuesdays, 7 to 8 p.m. Let's see what Edith Crosby had to say.
52, you know he should know what to do.
This nigga.
Wow.
Charlie tried to say I'm traumatized.
Well,
I'm not fucking traumatized.
you
I don't give a fuck enough to be traumatized. To be traumatized, the first step to being traumatized is you have to give a fuck.
Hold
That's
on.
the first step.
Hey, yo, so check this out.
what?
So now, Edith Crosby. What's happening, mama? Thank you for tuning in. But Edith says something that I'm curious about.
We're gonna touch
He
on
said-
it real quick.
I'm moving out of state, not to find nobody, but to have a fair playing field. What does that mean?
Hold
Yeah,
on, where
Edith.
did she say that?
Edith tripping. She should have called in because I ain't.
Right?
Call
I don't
in.
know. I don't
Hey, you know
what?
what? Hey, you know what? I'm even more intrigued by the fact that I don't know anybody named Edith that's like under the age of like.
See,
80.
why? That was unnecessary.
Have you ever met a young Betty? You went to school with somebody named Betty?
Hey, first off, I got it.
Have you ever met an Obadiah? That was like young.
Turn this mic off. Just turn this mic off.
I was just saying, certain names you don't meet them till they old. You be like, damn, you old as
I'm not
motherfucker.
fucking with you.
Like I ain't never seen an old.
In real
ass.
life, nigga, I got one of them goddamn names. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not.
You hate, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I'm not doing this with
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
And I met
But-
that nigga, he was like 35 though.
But Edith, I love
96.
your
Shout out
comment,
Shout
but
out
I
Edith.
really need you to clarify what it is that you mean.
You know what? And Edith, you're gonna have to inbox us or text us or something
Yeah,
and get us
we-
on the next episode because as
Yeah.
of right now, grand opening,
Grand closing.
Hey,
Grand
and we
closing.
appreciate y'all for tapping in, giving y'all comments. We're gonna run through the comments and comment on the comments after the show.
Facts.
Appreciate
And when we
y'all,
say
7 Mile
run
Radio
through,
family,
we
for tapping
mean
in.
read.
This has been Face the Music.
Face the
the
music.
Face the fucking music.
Yeah. Hey,
Let's get out of here.
y'all know what time it is, man. Let's go in. Hey, this is Face the Music, where we take the music, break it down, turn around a different take on the music. We gon' clown, bound to act the fool, some stupid. So happy, trying to trouble. This
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.